Yo, what is good, YouTube? Welcome back to another JC2K video. In today's video, we are going to be reviewing all the brand new cards coming out today here in NBA 2K24 MyTEAM. The GOAT Giannis drop in addition to these new mythical cards. A lot of great cards today. The cards that I am most excited about personally are Emoni Bates, Manute Bol, and the free Kevin Garnett. The three basically attainable cards that are free. There's also a free small forward Giannis, which is kind of cool, although I expect he will be underpowered in a few different ways. But this is a good, fun drop. I mean, it's actually got a few cards that are buyable, two cards that are elite level buyable cards in Manute and Emoni Bates, and then a really good free grindable card today in KG, potentially another solid free grindable card in this Giannis, depending on how good he is. Like, as a whole, it's not a bad drop at all. Actually, a pretty deep, pretty versatile drop in my team. Before we hop into the video, if you haven't already, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Help me push towards the 30,000 subscriber mark on the channel. I upload every single day, tons of consistent daily my team content. Would really appreciate it if y'all do subscribe. Without further ado, let's hop right into it. Starting off with Mr. Emoni Bates, 6'8", 6'9" wingspan at the 2 guard. That is a lot of size. Not only is that, but he's got great badges across the board. I'm not too worried about not having half a movable enforcer. He's got elite shooting, really good playmaking, including off handles for days. Card's a dog, great stats all the way around, and then animation-wise, D-book base, Kobe upper on very quick. That's an elite level jump shot. Kyrie's dribble style, Francis size up, Trey escape, likely Jamal Murray behind the back, and John Wall's drag back. Really, really nice animations across the board for Emoni Bates. Normal fade could be a little better maybe, but as a whole, he's going to be one of the best 2 guards in the game, probably the best viable 2 guard in the game, and it's not even particularly close. Emoni Bates looks like an absolute dog at the 2. Manute Bol. This is the card that I think people should be most excited about from today. 7'6" with an 8'5" wingspan with a shoe and a coach. Depending on the coach, that's going to give you 87, 89 speed, somewhere around there. 88 3 ball is really, really good. I mean, defensively, he's versatile. He's a great dunker. Yes, he's missing some badges, but really it's mostly playmaking and shooting. Do we really need playmaking that much? I don't think so. Now, you do have 8 badge slots, so that does give you the ability to put things like Agent 3, Deadeye, Open Looks, couple shooting badges, maybe add a speed booster, handles for days if you want them, and then also add Challenger, Clans, Fast Feet, that type of stuff. So there is an ability to put a good amount of badges on him. He'll be pretty complete. And then SIGs-wise, not amazing. That's not that big of a deal, though. Behind the back, by the way, is Pro with John Wall's drag back. That could very easily be Jamal Murray behind the back. If he is 7'6" with a Jamal Murray behind the back and an 8'5" wingspan, I mean, this card and Sean Bradley give you 2 absolutely exceptional top tier tall bigs that have come out in the last 2 weeks who are buyable, which does help massively when it comes to countering all the gambling only size that is in this game, because now you have 2 truly elite center options in Bradley and Manute, who are both phenomenal. And then obviously there's a lot of good power forwards who are free cards that you could also use, like Tim Duncan or Dikembe or whoever else you may be thinking of. Brad Beal, he's obviously the least exciting of the cards that came out today that are buyable. 6'4" with a 6'8" wingspan, undersized at the 1. Now his SIGs are great, release is good, but as a whole, like, I think the card is going to be, he's just not going to be special, and that's okay. Bradley Beal's not special, but he's the only one of the buyable cards today that isn't great, and he also looks pretty solid. So if you're a bad Beal fan, he won't be bad. Now the free Giannis, is he good? Let's see. 79 3 ball is low. He needs shooting badges. Outside of that, though, elite defender, solid playmaker, great finisher. Does he have SIGs at all? He does have Kemba escape. They gave him at least a decent escape. And Giannis leads on very quick. You know, this card is not horrible. He's not amazing, but he's not terrible. This is a usable enough Giannis. Elite size, the 3 at 7 foot. And if you add shooting badges, he's not bad at all, honestly. This is probably the best free card they've dropped out of this entire GOAT series in terms of being a legitimately viable free card at like a competitive level. This Giannis is actually good, and I think will play for a lot of no money spent type teams. The other Giannis's, all 4 of these cards are the same, just a different position. Dark Matter Giannis's. Let's see, what is he missing? I mean, I guess some half shooting badges would be nice. Defensively exceptional. No half handles for days on this card either, but that's okay. Releases on very quick. Pro 2 fade, better SIGs. Ooh, wow. Okay, so basically these Giannis's are all his previous 100 overall, pretty much, and not quite the same statistically, but close. And perfect SIGs. I mean, all these Dark Matter Giannis's are absolutely exceptional, can play any position, especially if you get the shooting guard, point guard versions. That's a lot of size, can be definitely overpowered, but obviously they're all gambling cards, so no guarantee whatsoever that you're actually able to get them. Bol. A lot of good 100 overalls today. Bol starts off as, I mean, I'm sure dominantly elite, and he's not missing anything important. This card is amazing. This is the best small forward in the game probably, because he's 7'2" with a 7'7" wingspan. Jared Allen's base I actually like. It's not the prettiest, but it's very good. It's interesting they changed his jump shot because his jumper was already solid. This jumper is probably a little bit better though. He has really good sigs. This card's going to be amazing. He does look like he's got Jamal Murray behind the back as well, because his previous card had Harden behind the back, and since it's been switched to pro, that's probably Jamal Murray. So as a whole, this card, he's going to be probably the best small forward in the game, at a very minimum one of the very best small forwards in the game, and definitely will have an argument to be the best, I think, and should be an incredible card. Arvydas Sabonis is another incredible big 7'3" elite size, can play power forward or center, has all the stats you need. They changed his jump shot as well. He's got Harden behind the back, Kemba escape, Kyrie dribble style. He is too heavy to trigger the behind the back animation properly, but I don't think that's that big of a deal. And they changed his jump shot to an absolutely elite release. Marking it up is really good, and T-Mac base is one of the best bases in the game. Phenomenal jumper. I mean, he's a dog. These cards are all really good. D Wade, 6'4", 6'10" wingspan, kind of like Brad Beal, undersized at this point in the year, definitely the worst of the 100 overalls, but still very good. Oh wow, they gave him Patty Mills base. Okay, so he's really good, because that's the best base in the game. Perfect sigs and the best dribble style, or the best base in the game with Pro 2 fade. This card's a dog, 100%. D Wade's going to be absolutely exceptional. Yeah, I mean, he's small, but he will be one of the better point guards in the game just because he's got that Patty Mills base, 100 overall stats and batters, does have a 6'10" wingspan. This is a really good set to lock in because all four of these guys are elite. Tito is 6'10" at the point guard position, so he gives you elite level size himself. And his animations are really, I mean, stats and batters are also nearly perfect. His animations are also basically perfect. Pro 2 fade, really good release. Like, another amazing card. This is an incredible drop to lock in, honestly, because you're getting two not just usable, but elite cards in Manute and Amani Bates, and then all of the 100 overalls are elite cards too. This might be the best set of the year to lock in if you have the MT to lock in sets at this point. 100 overall Giannis, I'm sure, is the exact same as his previous 100 overall. Yep, this card will not play any different realistically than all the Dark Matters that came out today besides the free version. Obviously, he's elite, but there's just nothing particularly insane about this card. He already has a 100 overall card that can play power forward, small forward, so this is just a recycled card, basically. KG, this is the free Kevin Garnett. I'll make a video on him later today as well, but 6'11" small forward. This is his 100 overall, except a little bit better badge-wise, basically, and for free. That's an incredible card. 6'11" small forward. The only flaw is that the release is not great. Outside of that, he's absolutely pretty much perfect across the board. Elite level card. Really good free reward, without a doubt. One of the best they've dropped all year. Got the free pullable invincibles here. AD, does he have a changed release? No, he does not. His SIGs are not that great. Yeah, this card's actually not that good, honestly, compared to most of the cards that have come out today. I mean, his animations are not insane. He's not bad, but he's 6'10" at power forward. Doesn't have elite level height at this point in the year. Release is not the best of the best. SIGs are not the best of the best. He'll be good, but he's not insane. I damn near want to skip Drew Holiday and Tyrese Halliburton because I promise we don't care. They changed to Tyrese Halliburton's base, so he's better because he's got a better jump shot base for sure. That'll help. Really good SIGs. I mean, of course he's good, right? It's just, you're not going to pull these invincibles anyway, and if you do pull an invincible, it's Tyrese Halliburton. That's not a card to be excited about, in my personal opinion, unless you're a Pacers fan. Drew Holiday, I mean, his SIGs are mid as hell. This card is not that good, legitimately. He's literally the same as his regular Dark Matter. They didn't even change his SIGs. This card's not that good at all. Like, Halliburton's better than Drew Holiday. These invincibles are damn near the worst part of this entire drop. And then we got Goat Giannis. Obviously, Goat Giannis. They gave him Ben Shepherd base, not Patty Mills, but perfect SIGs. He's just his 100 overall with a better release. That's what this card is. Is he point guard eligible? He's not. That's good. Power forward, small forward. So he's basically his 100 overall with a better release. One of the best small forwards in the game, if not the best. But obviously, as a GOAT card, he's going to be basically unpullable. This drop is really good, though. I have honestly no issues with the way this drop is because, I mean, I always do have issues with the gambling, but multiple good free rewards, KG and Giannis, elite level size at small forward. Two incredible buyable cards in Manute Bol and Amani Bates, and the set that is going to guarantee you an elite level card no matter which card you get from the lock-in. This is, in my opinion, the best gambling set they've dropped in a long time, potentially all year, and that is a W. But that is where I'm going to call the video. Obviously, going to make a bunch more content on this drop today, so let me know if y'all are excited for any of these cards. And if you did enjoy the video, make sure you hit that like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. I'll be back on more 2K content very, very soon, and I appreciate y'all. Peace.